argue. Got it.
I am a grown-up, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
So you seem very emotional, and I threw you a tissue just in case. I also have a tampon in case you need a tampon.
Adam.
What's going on, you guys? Today we have Emma Vigeland slamming Ana Kasparian. Ana Kasparian has made her bed. Now she has to lay in it. Let's get into it.
Kasparian on her show, her take in front of 3 other women is a favorite in the manosphere. Oh, wait, is that making the rounds? That's
disgusting.
We actually have it here just because.
What happened?
That guy
basically
from,
a hate crime.
Yeah, PBD, one of the hosts. Through Anna was making some good points in this clip about Israel and Palestine. I only saw a second of it. Maybe we'll just play it. But this is
criticizing the run up to this Iran war, saying mentioning Tulsi Gabbard, the things we all say.
But this show that she's doing, her take is, I guess, a part of the PBD production. So they're bringing in Adam in to do some Marvel crossover.
I guess to give his take.
Yeah. And his take is to be a raging misogynist. This is like Fox News 2005 level horrific treatment, and frankly,
I've never seen anything like this.
I've never this HR should be involved. I don't know what her employment status is there, but this is the kind of thing where these are the bedfellows. You want to work for PBD?
Wait, hold on.
This is what these guys are like.
This is on her take. This is Ana Kasparian and Adam Sosnick. Adam Sosnick of.
Wait, a guy threw a tampon at her on the.
Yes, we're gonna play it now. Go ahead.
I mean, they didn't ask any questions. They were literally shirtless, waving white flags, saying, we need help, we need help. They got shot and killed immediately. The IDF is super belligerent in how they're carrying out this war. They're killing a lot of innocent people. In the case that I'm outlining, I'm talking about 3 Israeli hostages. If you're not willing to be critical of Israel, I question how honest you're being about this whole situation.
I'm critical of Israel just like I'm critical of America.
Can we be...
Lindy.
In other words, not at all.
In other words, I think they're
only
awesome.
The leftists.
Yeah.
I thought this was Adam.
America makes mistakes, I'll call them.
Can we be...
Lindy.
Hold on.
Just real quick, Adam Sosnick is a raging Republican. He is on the PBD network, and obviously you know where he stands on the Israel-Palestine conflict.
Just wanted to make sure we got that.
Yeah.
And then they cut to her hanging her head. This is madness, and the show is supposed to be called Her Take.
Isn't this supposed to be the feminist valuetainment show? There's and he literally shushes the woman on her own show.
Look at how he's dressed.
Just like I'm critical.
So look at how he's dressed though, the open button up and the suit jacket. It's just so he just looks like a huge douche.
Yeah.
Question how honest you're being about this whole situation.
I'm critical of Israel just like I'm critical of America.
Can we be...
Lindy.
Hold on.
If America makes mistakes, I'll call them out. But I'm very pro-America. But we do make mistakes. If Israel makes mistakes, I'll call them out. But I'm very pro-Israel. I don't understand what you're doing when you're trying to be pro-Hamas and pro-Iran. Hold on.
When you strawman me, it makes this entire exchange fall apart.
So
I'm trying to have an honest exchange
so
with
am
you.
I.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. Please don't put words in my mouth.
You can talk when I'm done talking, and that's how this will work. No?
But if you strawman me, and argue that I'm making arguments that I didn't make, I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you if you lie about what I'm saying.
So you're a grown-up when you argue. Got it.
I am a grown-up, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you seem very emotional, and I threw you a tissue just in case. I also have a tampon in case you need a tampon.
Adam, she's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Wow, they should just jump. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say something incredibly rude.
What?
But why? But the crazy thing about that though is that he brought that tampon for this bit though. It had to happen, right? Why would he just have one?
Why does the guy have a tampon on him for any other reason?
Yeah, is it tampon Tim over there?
Yeah. I mean, you might for some legitimate reason. I could not imagine that is the case here. But unless he was oh yeah, no, I'm going to my after this, me and my friends are going to reenact that one scene from Carrie in the showers. But so I just have this for that reason. But no, he planned this ahead of time. And he was going to do this. That's crazy. That's wild. That is out of pocket. And I thought that Vinny was the dumb one.
You mentioned Carrie, and I told Emma this yesterday. It is hard for me short of dumping a bucket of blood on somebody, to think of what is more humiliating and aggressive as a gesture towards somebody, especially a woman. Like,
for any woman who's watching this that might be dating or with some type of Republican dude, go and ask them what they think about you, like on some real shit. Go and ask them. Just say, you know, am I an emotional creature first, or am I like all that? Like, it's just funny, man. It's always the same talking points. It's always the same here. Let me, you know, just disregard who you are. Let me like completely talk over you. Let me be better than you. You know, it's always the same shit. It's rooted in the same shit. It's rooted in some type of supremacy, you know, whether you believe that, oh, I'm Israeli, so I am superior to a Palestinian, or I am Jewish, therefore I'm superior to a Christian. Whether I'm a Christian, I'm superior to a Jewish person. Whether I'm a man superior to a woman, it's all the same bullshit. It's just people believing that they are better, even on a spiritual means, that they're better than the other person. It's like, hey, you know, I don't know who made you God. I don't know who made you the one that calls the shots and ranks the order, but you know, maybe we reconsider what's going on here.
And I mean, even so the whole exchange, the lead up to it, he's shut. There's no awareness, or he's enjoying it. I mean, it's probably the latter, to be honest with you, because if this IMer is saying that the manosphere has picked up on it and enjoyed it, he knows what audience he's speaking to, and he's going to go on her take with a bunch of women. He's going to shush them. And he said, are you going to act like an adult? I don't know. You couldn't pay me any amount of money to be spoken to in my workplace like that. I'll just say that.
Let's talk about it a little bit more, because I want to get Jillian Michaels, and the way she like tries to laugh this off is like, oh, she's going to beat you up. You should take control. You're in the host chair, Jillian. Stand up for the person on your team that has just been attacked disgustingly.
Right, and she's got the money. Like, why are we having to play nice in this situation? You've got to say, like, there should be some sort of female solidarity, in my view, that you cannot let that stand and laugh that off.
Let's just watch it one more time.
Yeah,
okay. I'm saying.
So you're a grown up when you argue. Got it.
I am a grown up. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jesus.
So. You seem very emotional, and I threw you a tissue just in case. I also have a tampon. In case you need a tampon.
Adam, she's gonna beat the shit out of you.
That's fine. That's fine. It's a tampon just in case you start crying.
Listen, I'm not deterred by your like ridiculous juvenile attacks. Let's have an argument about the actual facts.
Israel is fighting terrorists around the world, and in this one particular.
I mean, good for Anna for saying that, but you know, at the end of the day, when you're in bed with right-wingers, this is how they operate. They're huge misogynists, and damn.
All I can say is that
New
the View
bedfellows,
has really gone downhill.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, all I can say is the View has really gone downhill since the last time I watched it. But actually, you know what?
That's
not
how they're
really.
marketing it, Brandon. They're saying it's the new View, but for the right or something, without all those, you know, liberal bitches like Joy Behar or whatever leading the charge for socialism or something. It's silly.
Adams,
and that's what happens, because what he's used to, I guess, whatever this Adam guy is used to, is that whenever he'll do something like that, that'll get the person more angry, and then whenever they get more angry, then they'll go and it's sort of like whenever a person has all of this anger and has something pent up inside, you have to, you know, if you don't give it any energy, if you don't do that, they sort of have to sit with their anger. But yeah, I mean, what happens is that you have someone who obviously has some issues deep down, like some unresolved shit, and they're going to try to like rage baiting you into like getting upset, so then they can say, oh, you're so crazy, you know, oh, this and that, you know, and make you look like the crazy person after they have, you know, clearly done nothing but provoke you.
Sosnick, do that too, man. Let's see it happen, buddy. Tough guy. I can't believe. People are confident.
They know it'll get them
crazy,
a viral moment.
crazy, and
that's what they're after. Like that's what all these guys are all about. They're all about viral hits, and you know you've seen it in like the prank YouTube videos where it's just people being incredibly fucking mean to someone, like a homeless person, and then go, oh, it's just a prank, and so they get viral hits. That's what this is. It's the equivalent to that. It's garbage. But
at least Adam didn't call her a birthing person. I mean, that would have been really over the line.
I mean, I know everyone online, you know, I just think he's a little old for this kind of behavior. He's like,
There we have it, you guys. It's Ana Kasparian. She chose who she's going to be with. She has sort of invited this behavior within herself. I mean, I get it. At this day and age, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to go and do too much more work with, what is it, Polygon Studios, which is just completely funded by Peter Thiel. But so then I'm going to go over here, the side that's fighting for truth. Oh, and they want to kill me. Okay. So yeah, so really it's a very difficult thing to be in, because you're around people who are so ignorant, who are so just full of themselves that they cannot see that, hey, look, I'm also just, it's two sides of the same coin, to where it's a really no-win situation at this point. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the progressive way.